So talking about international sales, if you're not doing that, I strongly encourage you to do so. You could do it through Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay where I buy things from garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, estate auctions, and retail arbitrage. I take those items and I sell them on eBay for a profit. So in this video, I'm going to go over the week in sales day by day, letting you know what sold and what I paid for the item and what the item sold for. So today is Tuesday, December 28th, and we have 3 eBay orders going out today. First item we have going out is a set of these Christmas spreaders. Picked these up at my local thrift store. I'm into them for 50 cents. These sold for $18.95 and they are going free shipping. So as you can see, we're already past Christmas and Christmas items are still selling. Next item going out happens to be 2 of these waterproof Carhartt tapes. Cost of goods into these is nothing. When I used to coupon years back, I still had these, so I listed these early on. They've been in the store for a little while. These finally sold. These sold for $7.61 and they are going free shipping. Next item going out happens to be an item off of that huge high bid haul that I've been keeping track of. It happens to be this Action 5-inch black and white TV with AM/FM radio. It is a portable one. Got this on that huge high bid haul where I paid $611 for. This sold for $35.16 and the buyer is paying $8.42 in shipping. So we go to our high bid tally. If you're new here, I'm keeping track of my high bid hauls that I pick up. This one had 46 slots that I had purchased. Total buy-in cost with auctioneer fees and taxes was $611. This was on lot 209, where this is a third item off that lot selling. That lot I paid $10 for. Estimated profits on this is $30. That brings us up to $274 over our initial buy-in cost. And if you noticed on here, I basically marked on here once I hit our buy-in cost. This happens to be the second sheet, and by the time I'm done with all this high bid stuff, which I'm still listing, will probably be 10 to 20 sheets. Today is Wednesday, December 29th, and we have 1 eBay order going out today. This item I picked up at a garage sale. I actually picked up 2 of them. I'm into them for $2.50 each. This one happened to sell. It's an adult wig, seduction wig. So I also put in Halloween costume, wig, and the color brown. So paid $2.50 for this. This sold for $8.76 and the buyer is paying $4.90 in shipping. Today is Thursday, December 30th, and we have 3 eBay orders going out today. First item we have going out is another teapot. This is vintage Homer Laughlin eggshell Nautilus pearl incandescent teapot. Had no idea what this was. I actually looked up another listing and did a sell similar. Picked this up at my local thrift store. I'm into this for $3. This sold for $24.90 and the buyer is paying $9.29 in shipping. Next item going out happens to be another item off that large high bid haul. It happens to be this Meet Me in St. Louis starring Judy Garland. This is brand new sealed. On that lot, I actually had multiple VHS tapes. This happened to be the first one that actually sold. So cost of goods into this is maybe, we'll say 10 cents, if that, maybe 5 cents. This sold for $9.42 and the buyer is paying $12 in shipping. With $12 in shipping, this tells me it's more than likely going international. So talking about international sales, if you're not doing that, I strongly encourage you to do so. You could do it through eBay international shipping, or you can use the eBay global shipping program. With international shipping, anything that's under 16 ounces, I will usually ship eBay international shipping. It's over a pound. Most of the time, I send that through the global shipping program. So let's go to our high bid tally. High bid, total buy-in, $611. VHS tape, Meet Me in St. Louis, was on lot 381. That lot I only paid $2 for. And there was a whole tote of VHS tapes. Estimated profit on just this one is $8. That brings us up to $282 over our initial buy-in cost. This next item going out happens to be something that, as resellers, we probably wish we never picked up, but I did, so I listed it. It's these Reach Cinnamon Floss. Pick these up. I'm into them for 50 cents each on Walmart clearance. So I picked up 6 of these. So I lotted them all together. Cost of goods into this is $3. This sold for $15.44, and the buyer is paying $14.25 in shipping. Again, this is so light, it'll easily go out first class. So this tells me that this is probably another eBay International item. Today is Monday, January 3rd, and we have 10 eBay orders going out today to go ahead and close out the weekend sales. So let's get started. First item we have going out is 2 of these Carhartt Christmas China dishes. Buyer bought 3, but I only had 2 of these. So I reached out to the buyer and I explained that I only had 2 of them, and I gave him an option. I could either give them 35% refund or they can cancel the order. They never responded back, so I'm going to go ahead and ship these out and we'll see what happens. These sold for $17.94. And the buyer did pay $9.29 in shipping. This next item going out happens to be an item I picked up off of High Bid when I bought all those lots that were $2 for each lot. Happens to be a pair of these Nike Celso Plus thongs. Did disclose these as used. They do have a little bit of dirt I tried to clean up on the bottom of these, but very little wear. These sold for $24.90, and the buyer is paying $8.04 in shipping. So, if we go to our high bid tally, if you're new, I'm keeping track of the high bid hauls that I pick up. I picked up 22 lots. Each lot I only paid $2 for. Total buy-in cost of those 22 lots is $51. That's auctioneer fees and taxes. So on lot 343, this happens to be the second pair that I sold. They had 2 of these Nike flip-flops on them. Nike Celso flip-flops. Estimated profit on just this sale is $21. That brings us up to $248 over our initial $51 buy-in cost. This next item going out happens to be an item I picked up at my thrift store. I made a lot of it. I basically had 5 Thomas the Train Story Read Me Reader books, and I allotted 4 Thomas the Train DVDs. The books I'm into for 25 cents each, so that's cost of goods of $1.25. Each of these, I'm only into these for 25 cents each as well. It was half price at my thrift store that day. So cost of goods into this is $1. So together, this is $1.25. This sold for $19.95, and the buyer is paying $3.82 in shipping. This next item going out happens to be a pretty good item. I picked these up at my local thrift store. I'm into each of these for $1, so I allotted 3 of them together. They're basically Santa heads with the hands. So cost of goods into this is $3. This sold for $43.95, and the buyer is paying $10.26 in shipping. This next item going out happens to be another thrift store item. It's this American Plumber compact water filter inlet outlet. Picked this up at my local thrift store for $4. This sold for $23.95, and the buyer is paying $8.55 in shipping. This next item going out happens to be another high bid haul that I had picked up. This one I didn't keep track of. I got it so long ago. I wanted 4 of these, the Gregorin Collection Churchill teacups and saucers. I wanted 4 of these together. Originally had 8 of them, so I broke them up into 2 separate lots. One sold a while back. This happens to be the second one that I sold. Cost of goods into both those lots is only $2. So this right here, cost of goods is just $1. This sold for $32.15, and the buyer is paying $9.39 in shipping. This next item going out, another thrift store item. It happens to be this Carhartt jacket. It was vintage men's Carhartt blanket lined canvas 6BLCT, which happens to be the number on the tag. Was a 44 tall. Picked this up for $10. It was brand new without tags. This sold for $78.26, and the buyer is paying $10.08 in shipping. Now with this, it's too big to try to put in a padded flat rate or a flat rate envelope, so this is going to have to probably go in a priority shipping box. So next item going out, another thrift store item. It happens to be these Mika's Ivory China. Buyer bought 3 cups. I listed each cup individually. This was something I picked up when I first started reselling, and I've sold all the plates off and some of the saucers and things like that. So I'm already into the profit. I originally bought the entire set for $26. These sold for $16.68, and the buyer did pay $11.80 in shipping. Now, correction on what I paid for the lot, it was actually $22 that I paid for the entire lot. This next item happens to be an RA item. I'm into each of these for $1. It says Soft Sheer Carson Dark and Natural 5-minute shampoo in hair color for men. So total cost of goods is $2 for both of these. I actually listed these individually, and the buyer came in and bought a quantity of 2. These sold for $27.76, and the buyer is paying $5.65 in shipping. This last item going out happens to be an item I picked up at a garage sale this last summer. So this happens to be the Mills Boars Vintage 1971 Parker Brothers. I picked this up at a garage sale for 50 cents. This sold for $9.53, and the buyer is paying $8.25 in shipping. So those are the orders we have going out today to go ahead and close out the weekend sales. I hope you found some of this information beneficial to you, so while you're out there sourcing for items, you can see the type of things that are actually selling on eBay right now. So if you want to help the channel out, you can go ahead and subscribe. Helps me out. Also hit the bell notification down below, and you'll be notified the next time I do a video. Until next time, keep picking. This was the portable TV. This was on like, I will usually ship international. How was up? This sold for $19.82. This sold for $19.95. I got it so far ago. This happens to be off of a, I don't think that's the right video. Okay. We'll skip that for now. I'm not even sure what the video is.